Hey guys, what's up? I have the pawn shop haul that coincides with the first huge Dollar Tree haul I did last week. So this is stuff I picked up that same day. I hit up two pawn shops. Let's just jump into it. At the first one, I only got three Blu-rays. I believe they must have been three for $10. I picked up Subspecies. Um, Mostly just because it had Angus Scrim in it, and I thought it was probably not a super common find. So, I mean, it is a Charles Band Presents. So, Subspecies, Vampire Flick, pretty cool. I picked up Terminator with obviously Schwarzenegger. Um, I have seen this with my dad, but I was so young, I really don't remember much about it. So it's definitely probably time for that rewatch. And I posted on Instagram that I had not seen this tonight, and I watched it, and I'm wrong. I've totally seen Do the Right Thing before. Um, I don't know how I forgot Mookie, but I did. Great film. Really makes you think about things, and not that you need a film to make you think about things. I do that anyway, but you know, it's just a good experience, and that the climax, the tipping point in this movie, very timely. Kind of got to me a little. Pretty wild with what's going on in society today. So, Do the Right Thing, definitely one to be watching. Um, my gosh, guys, my eyes are just driving me crazy, and I do apologize. I've had to restart this video several times, so I'm just going to try to roll with it, but I apologize. I don't know if it's allergies or what's going on, but Fahrenheit 9/11. I guess some people felt misrepresented by some of the things that made it into Fahrenheit 9/11 by Michael Moore. I'm going to stay away from Fahrenheit 9/11 and for the most part Michael Moore altogether because I've not seen a lot of his stuff. I did pick up Roger and Me, which I have no idea what that's about, but I do want to watch that at some point. And I should watch Fahrenheit 9/11 at some point, and Bowling for Columbine. But I do like Where to Invade Next a great deal. I think it has some good points, but I would be interested to watch Fahrenheit 9/11 and Fahrenheit 9/11 just to see what I think. Um, these DVDs I picked up at this pawn shop were 10 for $5, so 50 cents a piece is what I paid for these. I got Imagine. I believe this to be a John Lennon documentary. 106 minutes. Let me know if you've seen that. I got a 15 cult horror classics box set here. It is Echo Bridge, so I don't know too much about how the quality is going to be, but I don't think that's focusing very good. It's actually a pretty good list. Like, I was thinking there was probably only so many good ones on here, but like, I would say like over half of these are like solid, like, yeah, cult classics for sure. Um, Night of the Living Dead, The Little Shop of Horrors, The Devil Bat, House on Haunted Hill, Lady Frankenstein, Piranha, White Zombie, The Bat, The Last Man on Earth, my favorite on here. Well, Night of the Living Dead's gotta be close, right? Inspired Night of the Living Dead, though, or at least Richard Matheson's novel did. Um, Dead Men Walk, Maniac, not that Maniac. Um, Carnival of Souls, Silent Night, Bloody Night, The Satanic Rites of Dracula, and The Terror. So, pretty cool. I don't know, pretty cool stuff if the quality is decent. Here we go with the eyes again, guys. Man. Ugh. Stitches. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Anybody know what Stitches is? I think there's a Stitches the Clown, but I don't think this is not that, right? This one I'm excited to check out at some point. Chaplin with Robert Downey Jr. playing Charlie Chaplin, and this is a very cool slipcase. You know, has Charlie Chaplin pop out of the hat there, and then hide behind the hat. Very cool. Let me know if you've seen this. There's probably some Chaplin fans out there, right? Clint Eastwood 3-film collection. High Plains Drifter, Joe Kidd, and Two Mules for Sister Sarah. Have not seen Joe Kidd. I do believe I've seen the other two. The True Story of WrestleMania. This box set here. 3 discs. In good shape. I'm not going to open it because one of the things is broke and the disc always falls out. But for 50 cents, that's very cool. I am a bit of a wrestling fan, not over the top these days, but I would probably definitely enjoy that if I sat down and watched it. I picked up Marley and Me for me and the kids to watch, and Marley and Me, The Puppy Years. This was kind of weird because this is a Paul Newman triple feature, and I had just seen somebody had bought on Instagram, I think, From the Terrace, and I'd never even heard of that movie, but then it popped up here with From the Terrace, The Hustler, and The Verdict. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna say I believe they all have their own discs too, so that's pretty neat. Let me double check, but I believe these were all pretty mint shape. Yep, very good condition. So that was a pretty cool find. And I don't. Yeah, these are 20th Century Fox. So none of these are in the Warner Brothers set. So that's pretty cool. And I picked up one of these 8 Films to Die For, Dark Ride. Grab that just because I'm a horror fan. And then Shaking the Tree with Courtney Cox and Savages again. Courtney Cox, I mean, that's really the only reason. I needed another movie, and Courtney Cox, so it is rated R, so I don't know. I always, when I see Courtney Cox or Jennifer Aniston, I pick it up thinking my daughter likes Friends, so we can watch that, but I mean, it's going to be a while before she can watch R, so. Man, guys, I don't know what's going on with my eyes, but I need to jump into one thing here real quick. I also stopped by Walmart on my way up there, and I grabbed this for $5 with the lenticular slip. Very good film. This is an international film. I believe you'll be dealing with subtitles. I feel like. Yeah, I think maybe it's Norwegian. But this is about a town that was kind of down in a valley, and I believe there's like an earthquake, and that causes a landslide, which causes a tsunami, and so very cool disaster film. It is a Magnolia title, so if I start seeing these at Dollar Tree or something, then I am going to buy every one I see and send them to anyone who has not seen it. Very cool film. I enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that in the middle of my DVD stack. I thought I was done. So there's more DVDs from that pawn shop. The Munsters, Scary Little Christmas. 100, no, not 100, hour 31 minutes. A Miser Brothers Christmas on DVD. A Very Glee Christmas. Let's see, is this... Oh, this is... well, this seems to just be a Christmas episode, one episode or something. Yeah, so, I don't know. I guess I already had that, to be honest, but... this I picked up just because it interested me. It is Paris is Burning. The award-winning Paris is Burning has been igniting audiences and critics across the country and all over the world with record-breaking box office performances. An unblinking behind-the-scenes story of fashion-obsessed New Yorkers who created voguing and drag balls and turned these raucous celebrations into a powerful expression of fierce personal pride. The world within a world is instantly familiar, filled with ambitions, desires, and yearnings that reflect America itself. Paris is Burning is an intimate portrait of one urban community, a world in which the allure of high fashion, status, and wealth become an affirmation of love, acceptance, and joy. So, factory sealed, I don't know. Sounded interesting to me. Mask. I've never seen Mask, and I honestly didn't realize Sam Elliott was in this, but pretty cool. I should definitely probably watch that movie, right? Errol Flynn in Captain Blood. Don't know that I've seen Errol Flynn in anything other than Robin Hood. Is Olivia de Havilland in Robin Hood also? Or am I wrong about that? Anyway, Captain Blood, I don't know. Let me know how that is. An American Tail. Big fan of these movies. And Hocus Pocus. I have this, so I don't know. I just thought if anybody needed it. And then I had a totally crazy pawn shop haul that honestly I've already like flipped a lot of stuff. I got some Blu-ray wrestling box sets, but really just a case with 2 DVDs or 3 DVDs. But Undertaker, The Streak, and CM Punk, The Best in the World or Greatest in the World, whichever, something like that. I sold them for 10 each very quickly. I sold Green Room already. I sold I don't know. I've sold several. Basically anything I could sell for 10, 12 bucks, I did. Heavy metal I sold. I don't know. Anyway, let's jump in there. Maybe some more will come to me. I did put this on Mercari, but it hasn't sold yet, and I'm okay with that because honestly, I kind of wanted to keep it. The Rock 3-disc set. I'm a fan, so kind of want to keep that one, but I would definitely flip it if I had the opportunity. Highway to Hell collection. The Eves Bunnyman Drifter Breadcrumbs Followed Home and Night Drive. I don't know how any of those are, but this is how it looks. Breadcrumbs and Night Drive kind of have their own art, and then the other side just has the Echo Bridge kind of thing. The ones I've heard of are actually Breadcrumbs and Bunnyman, so not really sure what any of them are about, to be honest, but I've definitely heard of those two. I picked up a copy of The Force Awakens, which I actually picked up another copy in a Mercari sale, so I have these two copies, and then I also have like just the black scroll version. So if anybody needs a copy of this, wants a copy of this, let me know and tell me which one you want. And I'd be happy to sell you one. Let's go to this one next. This is one of my favorite films, Nebraska, Alexander Payne. I'm a huge fan of Alexander Payne. Really love this. Really love The Descendants. Sideways is great. I'm definitely forgetting one. About Schmidt, is that him? I don't know if I've seen that. Downsizing? Not so much. But Nebraska, fantastic. I think if it was up to me, I'd have given Bruce Dern the best actor that year instead of Matthew McConaughey, but both were very good for sure. I got Titanic. I don't know if I've ever actually watched that all the way through. It might have been like on in the background or something. I picked up Terminator 2, so once I watch Terminator, I can watch T2. I got Halloween. This is the David Gordon Green Halloween. I got Hoosiers. The case is a little messed up on this. I don't know if the art looks good, so I can swap the case if I wanted. I got this girl with the dragon tattoo. And I'm not really sure how this. Oh, this side. Girl with the dragon tattoo. Case. Whoop. I'll get that later. Pretty cool set there. I have it unopened in my collection, so I'll sell that one now, I guess. I picked up Black or White. I don't believe I've seen that. I'm not positive on that. I got A Quiet Place. I mean, this is what kind of blew me away about this place. They had so many newer horror films that it seemed kind of crazy to me that I could buy these for $2 a piece. But Godzilla 3D, V for Vendetta, American Psycho, which I actually had this in a previous lot, and when I went to watch it, it did not work, so I had to resort to my Blu-ray or my DVD. So now I have that again. Sealed copy of RoboCop. I did just get this from Peppermint Tribe, but I thought, hey, for $2, a sealed copy of RoboCop, I'm okay with that. Travis Pastrana Nitro Circus 3D. A double pack of The Natural and A League of Their Own. So that's pretty cool. Blade Runner 2049. Unforgiven. Shutter Island. Scenes from a Mall. And I think I just mentioned that I almost picked this up at another pawn shop that was a little more expensive. So glad I waited. Hereditary, like again, so the newer horror. Happy to have that. Spider-Man 2, so now I just need Spider-Man to have the Spider-Man trilogy, the Raimi. Miracles from Heaven. Picked that up because my daughter would probably like that. I think she's seen Heaven is for real. So, The Woman in Black, Daniel Radcliffe. The Conjuring. Killer Joe. May sound blasphemous, but I do believe this is my favorite William Friedkin film, you guys. I really, really enjoy this movie. It's very crazy. Pretty disturbing, but very good also. Killer Joe Cooper. Matthew McConaughey is a Dallas detective who moonlights as a hitman with the charm of a southern gentleman. Chris, Emil Hirsch, hires Joe to kill his mother in order to collect her life insurance and pay off his debts. Unable to pay for the service up front, Joe takes Chris's sister, Dottie, Juno Temple, as a retainer until he can be paid. I actually saw a stage play of this that was very cool, and I enjoyed quite a bit. It was directed by, I guess you'd say, an acquaintance of mine who I met through the writer in Bloomington, where I used to write columns. But anyway, pretty cool. I like when people do plays of stuff like that. Anyway, Killer Joe, very cool. And then I picked up Letter to the President. The Streets Get Political. So it's got Snoop Dogg, Russell Simmons, KRS-One, Chuck D. I don't know. Thought that might be cool to check out. Alright, now we got another. This is from my local pawn shop, more recently. Christmas in Connecticut. You know me, I love the Christmas movies, so I'm excited to have this one. Definitely a classic. Definitely an older film. I don't know if it's a classic or not. I really don't know how anyone feels about it. 1945, it looks like. Barbara Stanwyck and Dennis Morgan, Sidney Greenstreet. Don't know. Let me know how that is. 28 Days Later. I need to rewatch that one. The Girl on the Train. Not as good as Gone Girl, but still a good film. The Karate Kid, and I know most people don't like this film. I guess there's a little bit of nepotism going on here with Jaden Smith, but I think Jackie Chan is pretty cool as the Miyagi character. I guess he's not known as Miyagi in this, I don't think, if I remember right. But I don't know. I enjoy this. I hope Mr. Miyagi is from. I hope Mr. Miyagi is from The Karate Kid, because I've never seen the original Karate Kid, so maybe that's why I'm able to like this. But anyway, I thought this was okay. I definitely do need to watch the original though. Pandorum. And then I picked up some DVDs. This was a double feature of Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, and Demon Knight. I don't believe I've seen either of those. It's The Rage. This just looked like a pretty crazy cast, so I grabbed this one. Joan Allen, Andre Brower, Josh Brolin, Jeff Daniels, Robert Forster, Anna Paquin, Giovanni Ribisi, David Schwimmer, Gary Sinise, Bokeem Woodbine. So, I don't know. Sounds pretty good. Interesting. Well, definitely an interesting cast, and it looks like it's some kind of crime thriller, so probably be something I'm into. I picked up The Devil's Rejects. And Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket on DVD with the snapper case. And that's not everything I have, guys, but I think I'm going to call it a night. Throat's getting a little scratchy, and my eyes are getting very heavy and making me want to rub them. So, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Let me know what movies are your favorites in here. If you've seen any of the DVDs, definitely let me know, because there's some stuff in there that I'm pretty interested to check out. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya. Okay, actually, you know what, guys? I should go ahead and say this because I've got to ship this tomorrow. I've got a Mercari thing here, and I'm probably not even going to go through it. For the most part, pretty common stuff. I did get another copy of Spring Breakers. I did get a sealed copy of Straight Outta Compton. So those two are pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty run-of-the-mill stuff, I believe. But I got Gone with the Wind in a lot, guys. And the lot was $43 total for 16 movies. And this was factory sealed. And I'd actually just sold this, not factory sealed, but I sold this for $4 right before all the HBO Max stuff went down. So I was really regretting that. But I found this for, like I said, the lot was $43. Went ahead and bought it. Sold this tonight for $47. So paid for the whole lot. So I just wanted to show that before I ship this out tomorrow. But, Gone with the Wind. Definitely pick them up if you see them, because they're still going crazy. I really thought it would die down pretty quick, but I guess not. All right, so anyway, like I said, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.